Hey Ben, how are you doing today?
I am very well, thank you. How are you today?
I'm doing good, thanks for asking. We should answer the most important question. What exactly is life on four wheels?
I wanted to start my blog, Life on Four Wheels, for a couple reasons. Like many people that start blogs, I was interested in telling others the story of my life. I felt like I had a lot to say and wisdom to impart on the world, so I thought that a blog might be a good place to start. Another big reason was so that I could advocate for individuals like me with special needs. I believe that there's a large portion of the general public that are unaware, due to no fault of their own, of the many types of physical and mental disabilities that some have to live with. A definite goal of LOFW is to educate those that watch my videos and read my blog about individuals like me, and exactly how life is perceived and lived by someone with special needs.
Okay, that's fantastic. So I guess that kind of brings me to my next question, which is, what is it like exactly living with your disability?
I was born with cerebral palsy, a condition that develops during pregnancy. Basically, cerebral palsy, or CP for short, is caused by a lack of oxygen to certain parts of the brain during the mother's 9-month term. There are many varying conditions of CP, ranging from mild cases to more severe. Some individuals with CP live very close to normal lives, with maybe some slight range of motion restrictions, or a small walking impairment. More severe cases, like mine for instance, restrict a greater portion of upper and or lower body movement. They also might have a steeper learning curve than everyday people, and might only reach a 4th or 5th grade level. Even though my case of CP is slightly more severe, there's still quite a bit that I can do on my own. I do have a little bit of motor function, for instance in my right hand and arm, so I don't have a problem with pushing people's buttons. Even though I cannot talk, I can use my communication device, as well as some American Sign Language to communicate with my family and friends. I also understand a lot of adult humor and sarcasm, and I can headbang to rock music like nobody's business.
Well, being as your older brother, I can definitely attest to that. What would you say that some of your hobbies are and some of the things that you love to do?
Music is a very big part of my life. I love listening to my iPod at home and in the car. I also really enjoy going to live performances. There's nothing like seeing your favorite bands play in person.
Would you say that you have a favorite musician or a favorite kind of music?
I definitely wouldn't be able to decide on one band or musician in particular, seeing as I have a very large and diverse music liking. However, there are a few musicians I listen to more than others. I really like the Foo Fighters, Neil Young, Big Time Rush, Green Day, and Jackie Ivanko.
What other hobbies do you have?
I love going to the movies and collecting movies. Being able to watch them over and over again is a lot of fun to me. I also really enjoy plays, particularly musicals, for the obvious reasons. It's a lot of fun going to see plays at the local theaters in my community.
You don't just enjoy seeing plays, you really like being involved. Can you tell us a little bit about your involvement with the community theater?
Absolutely. I first became interested in theater about 10 years ago, when a friend of mine played the lead in Annie in a local production put on at the Larry Keaton Theater in Nashville, Tennessee. I loved the play so much, I think I went to every single performance. After I discovered how much I loved theater, I wanted to become involved as much as I could. I attended the summer camp at the Larry Keaton Theater for a few summers, and played a small role in their children's production of Camp Rock 2. And in 2012, I had the opportunity to direct my very own musical.
I remember that. That was a pretty big deal, wasn't it?
Indeed, it was a very big deal. Getting to direct my own play was definitely a dream come true for me. A friend of mine, Donna G. Driver, who was actively involved with the Larry Keaton Theater at the time, was quite inspired by my passion for theater, my outlook on life, and my refusal to look at my disability as a disadvantage. Shortly after she learned about my goal to direct a play, she started working on a script and accompanying music to help make my dream into a reality. What she came up with was a children's Western-style musical called Don Quixote, a loose adaptation to the movie Don Quixote. I got to be involved in the whole process, from choosing the cast, to the rehearsals, all the way up to the final production. And I loved every minute of it.
So what are you up to now with the Larry Keaton Theater?
For the past couple of years or so, I have been promoting all of the productions that occur at the theater. I go around Nashville and put up posters and flyers for whatever the current play is, and in return, I receive season tickets for the theater. It's a win-win situation.
Why don't you tell the people out there what they can expect to see from Life on Four Wheels?
The folks that visit and subscribe to my blog can expect to see various things. This includes written blog entries, photos, and videos. As far as the videos go, not all of them will be serious. I am a funny guy, and I love to laugh and have a good time, so there will be quite a bit of humor to my videos. However, there will almost always be some sort of informative element to them.
For the people out there that are interested in visiting or subscribing to your blog or YouTube channel, where can they go?
If they'd like to subscribe to my blog and YouTube channel, which would be very much appreciated, you can do so at lifeonfourwheels.org. From there, you can find links to subscribe to my YouTube channel, as well as my Facebook and Twitter pages. I am excited about the upcoming weeks as we roll out with more content for you all to enjoy. Thank you for taking the time to watch this video, and I look forward to interacting with all of you.